Here at eRank, we're back again with the top keywords on Etsy now. Let us take the guesswork out of your Etsy SEO and product research. We'll show you the most popular search terms with US shoppers. Then we'll analyse what these trending keywords tell us about what's selling best on Etsy now. If this is your first time here, the lovely Jan over at the eRank blog creates these reports. This video is just a summary of her findings. For more details, or if you prefer to read, please head over to the blog. Here's October's US top 20 most searched keywords on Etsy, and as always, beware of trademark terms. This report may contain keywords that are trademarked. So these keywords climbed the highest the fastest. Climbers are what we call the current top 20 that didn't make the previous top 20 list. We focus on these because these are the hottest top keywords on Etsy now. And the turnover is high in October with 10 new month on month. That's half the top 20 list. Only one counts as a screamer. This is one that didn't make the last month's top 1,000 list. Often screamers seem to come out of nowhere, but this one is no stranger, quite the opposite in fact. Let's take a look at it. This is gift, and the bright green banner tells us it's been popular on Etsy this past week. The only surprise here was that it's usually a top keyword that didn't make September's top 1,000. Crazy, right? With only 4,220 searches, September was gift's 15-month low, and probably its decade low. But as you can see, gift is bouncing back. Month on month, it's up 1,841%. Here are the past month's 10 climbers, listed in order with their current rank first. 'Tis the season to already be crazy busy, so we won't do all of these. But before we put Halloween behind us, here's one with a last look for next year. Ranking 13th, Halloween sweatshirt is up from number 347th. A year ago, Halloween sweatshirt peaked in August. Year on year, it was down 95.5% this August. By October, though, it's well up year on year, and that's the takeaway, that for this item, the searches were there. They just peaked later in the year. And it's got quite a nice average click-through rate. Over 12 months, it's 107%. For a seasonal product, that's especially high. And remember, Etsy's search click-through rates indicate purchase intent. For our Etsy monthly trend reports, last month we started doing roundups of high click-through rate keywords, so stick with us to the end. We'll finish this up with one again, and even more in the blog, so let us know if this helps you. Ranking 6th, Personalised Gift was up from number 49. Personalised Gift is a frequent flyer on Etsy's top 20 lists. Like Gift, we're always more surprised by its absence. Good news and bad news. That bright green banner tells us that its search is hot right now with Etsy shoppers, but it's down a lot year on year. Nevertheless, the word personalised appears in 12 searches in October's top 1,000. Here they all are. For your sakes, we've got our fingers crossed that shoppers get their orders in early this year. They don't seem to be doing. Ranking 7th, Wall Decor is up from number 37th. This one's on quite the upswing, and not just month on month. As you can see, Wall Decor dropped after the holidays last year, and while it's not at the heights it reached back in August 2023, it might yet beat it by the holidays. Fingers crossed. Ranking 9th, Digital Prints, up from 65th. Another with a banner calling out that the keyword is hot with Etsy shoppers this week, and its 15-month trend line is pretty similar to Wall Decor's. From February, demand was steady for about 6 months and then began to climb year on year. Digital Prints is currently up 66%. Ranking 12th, Christmas Ornaments, up from number 31. Well, of course, these are climbing. No surprise about that, and keyword stats look about as you'd expect. And like nearly all of these, the bar chart's red and green, that bright green trending now banner, and all 3 bars depicting searches and clicks, and red for the Mountain of Etsy competition. But wait, if you're new to eRank, we might just have a nice surprise for you. Niche down. In the blog, Jan showed us how to niche down using the keyword ideas table in the keyword tool. We data geeks at eRank love the little search trend graphs. Each one shows 15 months of search history for that keyword. When you sort the data by this column, you see which keywords are trending now. And while DIY Christmas ornaments averages over 589 searches, this past month it got 3,330 searches. That means it currently ranks 4th overall. And yet, compared to third ranked Christmas ornaments personalised and its Etsy competition rate of well over 300,000 listings, competition for DIY Christmas ornament is less than a tenth of that. And there are other promising leads here. Homemade Christmas ball ornaments and hand-painted bulb Christmas ornaments have nice low competition, but they're both single-month spikes. As a rule, we advise you hold off before acting on these. Better add them to a keyword list and let that watch them for a while. Unless you happen to already have some that you can list right away. If so, by all means, go for it. We also noted that 2 searches contain the word homemade. That could explain why competition is low for them. We makers are more likely to use handmade, so it may pay to add homemade to your tags. Could give you an edge. And vintage sellers, Waterford Christmas Ornaments has crazy low competition at only 1,019 listings, yet in October it had 2,160 searches. And it's got the highest click-through rate of all at 149%. On that note, let's get back to our top 20 climbers. Ranking 15th, Necklace is up from 39th, and another with a trending now banner. While it's up month on month, so far it hasn't begun climbing like it did October last year. Let's take comfort in that excellent 103% average click-through rate. When calculated just for the month of October, it's even higher at 110%. And remember, that's a strong indicator of purchase intent. Of course, to go with it, competition for this keyword is crazy. Don't let that intimidate you. Just niche down. You can use the process Jan outlined in the blog for any keyword, and it works especially well for broad terms like necklace. Next, we're going to skip right over Pokemon. Since we're data geeks and not attorneys, we aren't qualified to give you legal advice. That said, here's a word to the wise. Warning, beware of trademark terms. And with that, we're on to this month's last top 20 climber. Ranking 18th, Clothing is up from number 166th, and this final one is up by quite a lot. Rank-wise, only Gift and Halloween Sweatshirt covered more ground in the past month. Clothing is also well up year on year by 2,000 searches, and it's got a promising 107% average click-through rate, 110% for October. Wonder if it will shoot up like it did last November. We'll see. And now, as we mentioned up top, we'll end with our insiders roundup of the most promising keywords now. That is, which of the most searched keywords on Etsy have the highest click-through rate, signaling purchase intent. Here to find out what to sell on Etsy, then this lightning round is for you. Click-through rate above 125% are rare on Etsy. We did these calculations based just on the search volume and clicks in October, which means regardless of what their 12-month click-through rate may be, these keywords should be hot right now. We hope some prove to be profitable leads for you. A word to the warning though, some of these popular search terms could certainly cause an Etsy seller problems, whether it be prohibited by Etsy or protected by intellectual property rights, so please look before you leap. Over at the blog, Jan dives even deeper into the keywords with high click-through rate. And you'll want to check out her reports on Etsy's other top-selling countries. Even if you only ship within the US, we always discover more about US trends as we research what's popular in the UK, Canada, and Australia. As always, we love hearing what you think. Got questions or suggestions? You're welcome to join us in eRank's private Facebook group. With over 28,000 members from around the world, someone friendly is always up and about.